Hi girls, this is the video for 4A, length and perimeter. So let's just talk quickly about length. Length is something that I can measure with a ruler. And here I can see in this ruler, I can see centimeters, I can see millimeters with the little ticks in between. I can even see a different kind of measurement called an inch, which we use in America. And so we use these kinds of instruments to measure length. And perimeter then is, the length around a whole object. So first of all, we need to know all of the different conversions for our metric units. So if a millimeter is the tiniest bit here, I might as well turn it straight way up here. I know that there's 10 of them in a centimeter. So if I'm given a centimeter, I would multiply by 10 to know how many millimeters are, and vice versa, I'd divide by 10. And these are the measurements for millimeter, centimeter, or conversions, meter and kilometer. Okay. Perimeter is the distance around a shape, so adding all these up will give me the perimeter. Now, in this picture, it's really interesting. I think I should just stop for a minute. These have the same marks, so I know this thing is x long as well. If that's x long, that's x long. You might say, what's the x? Who knows? It's something, right? Maybe even I could measure it and say what it is. But usually when I have pictures in a book or on my screen, they're not to scale. So measuring doesn't usually work. I usually have to figure out things in a different way. All right, so let's do this first example here, pretty easy. I'm going to have my calculator with me, even though I don't particularly need it. It might make things a bit faster. Okay, so it says convert these lengths to the units shown in brackets. So I want 5.2 centimeters, so I'm here, and I want to turn it into millimeters, which is here, so I multiply by 10. That means I move the decimal place one place. 85,000 centimeters. I'm in centimeters, and I want to go to kilometers. Okay, so when it's two spaces away, I have to do two things. So I have to divide by 100, and I have to divide by 1,000. Divide by 100 to get to meters, and then divide by 1,000. So I might put that on here. 85123 divided by 100 equals that. Divided by 1,000 equals that. So 0.85 kilometers. Okay, you need to know how to use that thing. All right, let's get up here and say, find the perimeter of this shape. Now remember, I don't put my ruler down and measure it. I can see right now that that clearly is not 4 centimeters. So the pictures aren't to scale. All right, so I mark everything that I can think of. Here's the 4, here's the 3. This is also a 3 because it's got the same markings. Now think about this for a minute. If I collapsed these two sides into that side, these two add up to that one. Can you see that? These two add up to that one. They're all parallel to each other. So this is 6 centimeters. And then 4 has this and this. Do I know how big that is? I don't really know. But I do know that if I add these two together, I'm going to get 4. So I have the 4 plus the 2 3s plus another lot of 4 plus the 6. So that's going to give me, let's see, 10 and 10, 20 centimeters. So oftentimes we get confused when all the measurements aren't on there, but for perimeter we don't need them because we can see that that adds to 4 and that adds to 3. I'm sorry, adds to 6. Okay, it says find the unknown side in this triangle if the perimeter is 19. Okay, I know that this is x because it has the same markings. And so I go x plus 5 equals 19, because I know the perimeter is when I add up all the sides. I remember from algebra, combining like terms, that x plus x is 2x. It is not x squared. That's x times x, and I'm adding here. And then from my algebra, I remember I need to take 5 from both sides, and I get 2x equals 14, and then I need to divide 2. So I'll get x, I'll write up here, equals 7 centimeters. Then I might go back and check. I might go 7 plus 7 is 14, and 14 plus 5 is 19. So I got that right. Okay, try your work.